There's definitely a reason why education reformers like Mayor Mike Bloomberg or Bill Gates, who've come from the business world and started to look at school reform, have been attracted to tests. These are guys who've run really successful corporations by looking at data, and they want to be able to measure things and quantify things. Education is a bit of a different realm. It's not necessarily apparent that business practices are what are needed in schools. Yes, we want schools to be better run and more efficient, well managed, have good human resources practices and all that. But when you're talking about a young child and their learning process, it's a very complicated, messy, hard thing to quantify. Any parent knows that if you have a small kid and you're doing an educational activity with them, so many things can affect whether they're focused on that activity, how much they're absorbing it. So it can be really problematic to bring this more corporate way of thinking into schools. It's interesting about Bill Gates in particular. He has really grappled with these issues over the past 10, 15 years, and he has become more critical of the use of tests and he's kind of softened up on it a little bit as he has learned more about education. And I think that's what a lot of people find as they learn more about the complexities of the field, that their positions moderate. Other reformers have not moderated in the same way Bill Gates has. But I think he is learning from more conversations that he's been having with teachers and with people who've been studying this for a long time, that the skepticism about tests is not just teachers saying, I don't want to be held accountable. There's lots of great surveys of teachers. I wrote a piece for The Nation that looks at some of these surveys. Teachers are on the whole supportive of being held accountable. What they oppose is tests being the only measure by which they are held accountable, because tests are flawed measures.